Passwords are extremely important for securing personal information and sensitive data in the digital age. With so many online accounts and devices, it can be easy to fall into common password mistakes that make you vulnerable to hacking or identity theft. But with these 10 tips for strong password security, you can protect yourself from cyber threats and keep your personal data safe. 1. Use a strong password. The first and most obvious tip for strong password security is to use a strong password. A strong password is long, complex, and unique, making it harder for hackers to guess or crack. At minimum, your password should be 8 to 12 characters long and include a combination of uppercase and lowercase letters, numbers, and symbols. Avoid common words or phrases, and don't use personal information like birthdays or family names. 2. Don't reuse passwords. Another crucial tip for strong password security is to never reuse passwords. It can be tempting to use the same password for every account or device, but if one of those passwords is compromised, all of your accounts become vulnerable. Instead, use a unique password for each account and consider using a password manager tool to keep track of them all. 3. Update passwords regularly. Passwords should also be updated regularly to maintain strong password security. Every 6 to 12 months, change your passwords for all of your important accounts and devices. If you suspect that one of your passwords has been compromised, change it immediately. Also, avoid using the same password you've used in the past, as hackers often try old passwords to gain access to your accounts. 4. Use two-factor authentication. Two-factor authentication is an additional layer of security that requires you to enter a code or use a physical key in addition to your password. This can significantly improve your password security, as even if someone guesses or steals your password, they won't be able to access your account without the second factor. Many popular websites and online services offer two-factor authentication, so be sure to enable it wherever possible. 5. Avoid common password mistakes. There are many common password mistakes that can weaken your password security. Avoid these mistakes, such as using common passwords like password or 123,456, using personal information like your name or pet's name, or using easy-to-guess patterns like QWERTY or EBSTEF. Also, avoid writing down or sharing your passwords, as this can also compromise your security. 6. Be wary of phishing attacks. Phishing attacks are a common tactic used by hackers to steal passwords and other sensitive data. These attacks usually involve a fake email or website designed to look like a legitimate one, tricking you into entering your password or other personal information. To avoid falling for phishing attacks, always double-check the URL of any website you visit and be wary of emails asking you to enter passwords or personal information. 7. Use a password manager. A password manager is a tool that helps you generate and store strong passwords for all of your accounts. Instead of trying to remember multiple passwords, you only need to remember one master password to access all of your other passwords. This can significantly improve your password security, as you can use unique, complex passwords for each account without worrying about forgetfulness or security. 8. Enable automatic lockout. Many devices and online accounts offer automatic lockout after a certain number of incorrect password attempts. This can help prevent brute force attacks, where hackers try multiple passwords in quick succession to gain access to your account. Be sure to enable automatic lockout wherever possible, and choose a lockout time that is long enough to prevent repeated intrusions but short enough to not be overly inconvenient. 9. Use a password vault. A password vault is a physical container or device that locks your passwords away from prying eyes. Some examples of password vaults include USB drives, physical safes, and encrypted files on your computer. This can be an additional layer of security for your important passwords, as even if someone gains access to your device or online accounts, they won't be able to access your vault without the right combination or key. 10. Keep your devices and software up to date. Finally, keeping your devices and software up to date can also improve your password security. Many updates include security patches and fixes that can address vulnerabilities or weaknesses in your password settings or operating system. Be sure to update your devices and software regularly to ensure the best possible protection for your personal data and sensitive information. In conclusion, strong password security is crucial for protecting your personal data and sensitive information in the digital age. By following these 10 tips, you can improve your password security and reduce the risk of cyber threats or identity theft. Remember to use strong, unique, and complex passwords. Never reuse passwords. Update your passwords regularly. Use two-factor authentication and avoid common password mistakes. With the right approach to password security, you can stay confident and secure in your online activities.